A popular treatment used for tightening your skin. Court standing by with Dr. Agbai, who has all the information we need to know about red light therapy. And the most important question, does it work?
That's the big question, right? Because you see things on social media all the time. And this is one of our producers. This is Cam.
Hi.
Cam participates in a lot of the segments. And so I'm going to have you be uncomfortably still while we talk about something.
Good luck.
And then try it on in you. Here's the thing, Dr. Agbai, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. The thing about the red light therapy, everybody sees it. It looks cool. Off the top, it does look cool. Matter of fact, I want to show you a picture of one of our other producers, Katie Congreve. She swears by this thing. This is Katie sitting in her, I want you to know, this is her sitting in her apartment. She has all the blinds drawn. And she'll be sitting there and her boyfriend comes home and finds her like this with this red light therapy mask on. And it is, I mean, it's a little, you're taken aback. But the question is, what does it do? How does it help to rejuvenate the skin is the big question.
Right, so there have been some promising studies on red light therapy for skin rejuvenation. So how does it work? Well, devices like what we're showing here can use red light and infrared light in different ways. So red light penetrates more superficially to stimulate collagen and elastin production. It does also stimulate the activity of fibroblasts, which synthesize collagen. So what is that? What happens when you have those effects? Well, your skin can become more elastic. It can become more firm. And so the overall appearance of the skin can be improved to be more firm and more elastic and just more rejuvenated. Infrared light can penetrate more deeply to stimulate circulation and to decrease inflammation. So it has a nice way of plumping the skin. And if you use these devices regularly, there have been some studies to show that if you use them regularly, at least 3 times a week for at least 4 weeks, you can have some rejuvenating effects of the skin and your skin can actually start to look better. And if we go to some of the before and after photos, there have been some reports online of individuals who have used this type of device for several weeks. And here we're seeing an individual who has more firm skin around the eyes, and you're seeing some firming of the skin around the mouth, and these are some examples shown here. And so there are some results that are promising, and some people swear by this, and it's exciting. I think this does represent an advancement in technology when it comes to skincare.
And I think, so the big question is going to be, Katie's picture cracks me up, is it safe for the average person to use it? Because as you mentioned, you should use it at least 3 times a week, right? For it to be effective.
Correct.
The length of time, I'm sure, matters. What you put on the skin prior to, I'm sure, matters. So is this type of therapy safe for the average person to use at home?
So it has been shown to be overall safe for most people. So this is not like UV light that will cause sun damage, potentially increase the risk for skin cancer. So we're not seeing that with red light and infrared light. So the main safety question, though, comes where an individual has a pigmentary disorder like melasma. So there might be a temporary increase in pigmentation with use of these types of devices. So you need to talk to your board-certified dermatologist to make sure that if you want to use red light for skin tightening or for facial rejuvenation, that you're also using a skin evening cream to even out the skin tone at the same time. And a board-certified dermatologist can help to guide you through that so that your melasma or pigmentary disorder does not worsen while using a red light mask.
Okay, so and just taking a look at this one, for example, this is just one example of a mask. It's not heavy. When I first saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, it's this big, heavy plastic thing. So Cam, we're going to borrow your face if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Just to show how you do it, right? As you mentioned, you prep the skin first.
Right, so your skin needs to be completely clean.
Yeah.
Are you clean?
I took a shower.
Okay.
No skincare creams need to be on. No skincare whatsoever. All right, so Cam, thank you so much for volunteering. So I'm going to ask you to hold this right onto your face, please. There we go. And Courtney, I'm going to ask you to hold this part here. So this is just an example of one of the red and infrared light masks. Now, we might need a larger size for you, Cam.
Slightly larger,
but actually it fits very nicely.
Given those Velcro straps, all they can handle.
There you go. There you go. So this is just an example of one of the types of masks. You leave it on for about 10 minutes or so. You do that 3 times a week.
Now, I'm not going to fire this up because we don't know if his skin, so would you suggest if someone were to get one of these, maybe test it on a small, like the patch test that you do, products?
Absolutely.
Just to make sure.
So even if your skin is not very sensitive or
Yeah.
you don't have a pigmentary disorder, you never know if you might have a hypersensitivity to this. So you want to do a test spot, just wrap it around the arm, do a test treatment for about 10 minutes, and then wait a week to see if there are any adverse effects before using it on the face.
Good recommendations. Well, if you don't have your own dermatologist, we know one. Her name is Dr. Oma Agbai. We're going to link all the details to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. This is a good look for you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like a wrestler.
I'm looking at him going, looks like a luchador. Wait, no, he looks like Jason from Friday the 13th.
Say Spartacus.
Spartacus.
Wait, no, Slipknot. No, Hannibal Lecter.
Triple X.
So ridiculous. Thank you, Dr. Agbai.
Oh, God,
Thank
the
you.
teeth.
More Good Day coming up.